Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
When you entered this room, you felt the familiar presence of a steward of Castle Crowhenge. The castle morphed and reshaped itself around you, almost seeming to draw something from the person, from you, creating this interwoven tapestry of grass and trees all around. You found yourself separated from both reality and time. Apparently, things work a little bit differently in this room. According to the one trapped here, Zeron, it's been over a week? And now, unfortunately, you seem to be caught in a similar snare. You, actually decided to join forces with her because, I don't know, she seemed fine. You weren't exactly in the mood for another fight. You still have a horse to feed after the last one, and, you've decided to take a peek around this now expansive wilderness.
Hey, Gregor, you're looking particularly buff on this fine day.
Oh, thank you. I had a dream where I was doing push-ups.
Yeah, no, it shows. You look good.
Is it like this warm wilderness air or something is like inflating you or something?
Is that a thing that happens to chimeras?
Mm-hmm. I mean, happens to lots of people.
Look, if inflatable muscles actually made you strong, I would be Hercules, like, years ago.
So now, it's up to you guys to find a way or a path out of this wilderness.
Out of this flat, grassy plain.
Yes. I hate to say that navigating the grassy plains is difficult. It genuinely is.
Well, you never know when there's going to be a snake in the grass.
Uh-oh.
Or like a hole that you can twist an ankle with, or...
I mean, we're not really in a hurry to get out of here. We're just in a hurry to not get caught, right?
Yes.
Huh.
That sounds... I guess, but like...
So we might as well enjoy the journey.
I mean, is there anything to enjoy about trekking through the wilderness? That's a dumb question. Of course there is.
Well,
it's called a hike.
Zeron, is there anything to enjoy?
Hey.
Yeah, we should focus on getting out of here then.
It was nice and peaceful at like day 4 or 5, and then kind of trailed off. You know, like some of that woods madness set in.
Oh, yep. Woods madness.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be careful about that, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Look, if you start feeling it come on, you can make some glasses out of a piece of paper that you cut little slits in, and that should stop you from going woods mad for a little bit.
But what if I'm already wearing glasses?
Then it's too late.
Then it's already too late. That actually speeds the progress of woods madness, Harlock, and I hate to say this, but we're going to have to leave you behind.
That's fair. That would leave me behind, too. I would hate to drag down the party.
I'm glad you understand.
First we abandoned Boy Harlock, now Harlock?
We are still in view of the path, and already.
Okay. No, Chardonnay, we're doing jokes. We're doing jokes, Chardonnay. It's okay.
Well, the glasses are okay, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'm making those.
Marcus turns back to Harlock and shakes his head.
So, you decide to set a course to you don't know where. Your first job is surveying the land and figuring out some sort of a path. You should elect someone to do this.
I feel as though the Catwoman is closest to nature, so I recommend she takes point.
I guess that makes sense.
Someone should climb a tree and look around.
Gregor, I like it. I vote for Gregor to be the point guy.
Gregor can sprint trees. He's sprinted plenty of trees before.
Yeah, and he can probably get back down, too.
Yeah, I mean, I can climb a tree. I can't get back down.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can climb a tree. I can't sprint a tree.
Yeah, there is a huge difference between climbing and sprinting trees.
A world of difference.
Everybody take a step. Everyone back up.
Back the fuck up.
Back
Whoa.
up, this could go horribly wrong.
Reginald, cover your eyes.
You managed to quickly sprint up that tree. It's less.
Whoa.
It's less the tornado, the red flash that you demonstrated back on the Shrouded Isles that left everyone in awe, and more just a pretty considered climb. You make your way up to the top, and you take a look around the landscape.
Like a graceful raccoon.
Oh, I got twigs on my teeth.
Just like the raccoon.
Is anybody else worried about Gregor?
Just the normal amount of worried about Gregor, which is a little bit.
Yeah, he's
good at climbing trees. I think he's pretty safe up there.
Yeah, Gregor's tough, and he's really smart. Gregor, you climb up to the top of the tree, and
I assume the stance of clarity atop the tree. Look around.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, as you hear the words leave Kier's lips. Gregor's strong and pretty smart. The world begins to slow down, and you see it, all the colors popping around you. You take in the landscape, and yeah, you see a direction that seems different than the other ones. Most of the landscape fades away into an eerie darkness. However, one bit seems animate and lively in front of yourself. You're used to the castle's tricks at this point, and you get the sense that is not only the direction you should go, it's the direction you need to go. You feel an odd sense of belonging that way.
Okay, so there's one path and everywhere else leads to an endless void. So, are we going to do
Interesting.
votes on this?
Oh.
Yeah, endless void? Endless void?
Ooh, one vote, endless void.
Yeah, nobody would expect us to go into the endless void.
Guys, if we're going to pick the endless void, we have to at least pick a direction. Can we agree on that?
Oh, Chardonnay. That's actually a really good point.
We can't just wander off into the abyss blindly.
I feel like East Endless Void is a little bit too obvious.
Hup, hup.
You know what? I'm going to suggest something crazy here.
Okay.
What if we follow the path?
What?
Oh, wait, is this the path, Gregor? Like the stone path?
It is not actually. This
Oh, great. Yeah, no, because that's definitely a trap for dum-dums.
Exactly.
We should take the path less traveled.
Zarin looks at the path she's been traveling for a while and furrows her brow.
Yeah, only an idiot would take the stone path.
No, okay.
Hey, no hard feelings, bud. Okay, you would have fooled us too. You did the legwork before we got here. It's all thanks to you.
You walk so we could run.
She's smiling in her portrait. She ain't smiling.
Oh.
It's upside down.
All right, I've got an idea. Those paladins and stuff are chasing us, right?
Yes.
We don't want them to know about this path. We want them to walk into the void. What if we cut down all the trees?
All of them?
Wouldn't they know which way we went because of all the fallen trees?
Well,
Alternatively,
not all the
I
trees,
could make some
guess.
fake tracks into the void.
Yeah, we cut down the trees so they can't climb the trees like I did and see where to go.
Okay, well, Gregor, my one problem with that is that there are many trees. Marcus looks around. There are trees pretty much all around us.
At least 7.
I look
At least
here.
7 trees. That's correct.
Oh, Kier's looking. He's holding up his hands. He's making a little picture frame with them.
Oh, no.
What? Huh? Sorry, what?
Well, I just thought this is your area of expertise. Remember Island 3? Oh.
No one remembers Island 3. Hand on shoulder. Not anymore.
We're gonna need to do that again, Kier.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
Everybody run!
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Wait, hey, Bud, what's Island 3?
I'm gonna start something, and once it starts,
Okay.
it's not gonna stop.
All right, yeah, that's kind of how it works with Kier.
Okay, run.
Go, this way!
So, you travel off at Gregor's direction. Your group quickly runs away from the howling, spluttering mess that devoured Island 3. One of the cryptids of the Shrouded Isles, now brought to bear in a distant land. You refuse to look back, because to look back would be to invite death. And you... you travel... you travel deeper into the woods, and, your group sort of takes point. The four of you, the core four, your vanguard being led by Harlock, Chardonnay, Marcus, and Gregor. You managed to get a little bit ahead of your caravan, who sort of coagulate together and take a slower, longer route. You travel almost like a spearhead through the underbrush, Harlock clearing the way with her arm and Gregor slicing away with his glaive. And Marcus, you're traveling behind this procession, and you hear a call as Chardonnay points just a little bit too late for you to notice you're standing on an area that is like it's almost like a liquid slop hidden underneath a bunch of just disgusting rotted away leaves. And
what is this, a marshland or something?
You have discovered a marshland.
Yeah, there's a lot of goo.
You slide sideways down through the silty mess and land sort of like covered in muck down on the ground.
Hey guys, found a peat bog. Smells like a peat bog. Wow, this sucks. Marcus, slow down. Wait for us. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, says Marcus, like half submerged in muck.
You take a look around the marshland and like, yeah, it smells like a bog of some variety. The acrid stench picks away at your noble nose, Marcus. Harlock, you're
I call it a regal nose.
Yeah. Harlock, you're kind of used to this. Chardonnay, it smells bad, but you've smelt a lot of bad stuff over in Veranova.
Yeah. I grew up with 3 brothers.
Okay, interesting. What would you say is the worst thing you've ever smelled, Chardonnay?
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
It's okay. We're not in a rush.
Nobody remembers Island 3. I shouldn't remember that, okay? Let's just leave it at that and let's move on.
Wait, you really shouldn't remember Island 3 because you were not yet here? We didn't know you.
Was she not?
We didn't know you then.
I know. I only just heard about it, and based on the reaction and whatever the heck is going on back there, yeah, no, you can keep Island 3.
I will not, because I excised that memory from my head, same as everyone else.
Chardonnay like pats you on the shoulder and looks you dead in the eye. That's good.
However, this discussion of smells and stanks falls differently on one of you. Gregor, you take a look around and you remember a place like this before reeking. You can feel the sensation across your nostrils, which ain't picking up anything, but you know what it should smell like, and
Sense
like
memory.
It triggers something sort of like buried back in there somewhere, and you take a step forward through the marshy muck and you take a look around, and in internalizing this environment, you recognize like an empty hollow in the middle of the field, and your brow furrows. It's so strange. This place seems so familiar to you.
This is, I think I've been here before. Really? Yeah. Right here is where I bled. And this is where I tripped and fell down and bled.
Oh, honey, no.
Why were you bleeding again? Oh, well, I had just been interrogated. Oh, of course, right, of course.
Oh,
Oh,
holy
Jesus.
shit!
As you do.
Yeah, it was not a good time, but I was happy to be here because it meant I was leaving. Happy memories.
Sure, yeah, no, that sounds preferable to actively being interrogated. Sure, were you still bleeding here?
Yeah. I think that's a safe bet.
Where were you bleeding the least?
Probably my hair, because that doesn't bleed.
Yep, that
You'd be surprised.
Harlock runs a hand over the missing side of her head.
So, Gregor, who was interrogating you? What was happening here?
Oh, it was the local government and the church. You know how it is.
Oh, were they after the Outriders? Was this after they cracked down on them?
Yep. I'm surprised I got away. I could have been dead.
But you're not.
But I'm not.
You're better than ever.
I lived to bleed another day.
Yeah.
Like right here.
Gregor, do not start bleeding on principle, please.
If you don't mind me asking, like, why were they interrogating you? Why are they so mean?
That's what I want to know.
The church is very bad, Chardonnay.
Were they born evil? Did they become evil? All I know is they're very evil and I hate them.
Chardonnay just shakes her head. Nothing is born evil. That is the choice of man.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, a flower!
Chardonnay picks up a rock.
I do not know how to feel about that one.
Now careful, everybody. If you have any gaping open wounds, they might get infected walking through this swamp.
I'm sure we'll be...
Oh no, Reggie!
What? Chardonnay, all you have to know about the church is that its dogma is just nothing but fascist propaganda. Can you say that? Fascist propaganda?
They have a dog?
What?
And it's a mom?
Okay. This was a lost cause. Gregor, which way should we go?
Well, I mean, if I was walking this opposite way, then we keep going this way. And then that's where I was interrogated.
Oh.
Oh, wait. How about we go away from where you were interrogated instead?
Hey, I'm just following the bloody, bloody path.
Yeah, I guess I can't argue with that.
I've been on that trail before.
So, like, what's leading you this way besides, sad?
Oh no, this was a very happy time.
Oh.
Yeah, because you escaped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of dying.
Oh boy, this is complicated.
Make sure that flower gets plenty of sunlight, Chardonnay.
Don't you worry. She puts it in her pocket.
Okay, no, you're gonna wanna put that on top of your head, bud. Just balance it.
Marcus, it's a rock.
Shh.
Chardonnay puts the rock on her head.
Yes. Perfect.
If you keep humoring her, she'll never learn.
Or it'll just be I don't know, this journey will just be more entertaining for all of us, her included. You got a problem with that?
I think humor makes a lot of things more fun.
Agreed. See? Chardonnay, you are wise. When did you get wise?
Oh, well, thank you for noticing. She just kind of like a proud farmer looking at their farm. She just like snaps invisible suspenders. God,
I fucking love Chardonnay. Well,
Hey everyone, Jay here with another quick health update. So I'm back, and you might be assuming that I'm better from my carpal tunnel, which I guess technically is the case because it turns out I don't have that. I've been tentatively diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, which means the pain in my hands will probably last for a bit, so I'm not gonna let that stop me. Might slow me down a bit, but it's not gonna stop me. As such, however, I probably won't be editing for a little while, and in my place, you should honestly reach out and, if you could, thank Jackson, because he's done a lot of hard work over the last few weeks just to make sure the show's kept running and has made my life a lot easier. You should also thank Christian of 13th God fame, who is taking over editing in at least the upcoming month, maybe longer, depending on how long this lasts. Yeah, thank you everybody for checking in. If you want to know what's going on with me, you can follow me on my Twitter, which is @Stabbiness. Thank you.